Hey y'all, it's Josie and welcome back to Hair Divinity, the place where you learn all things hair and scalp. Hope y'all are doing well. I am, because my hair is done. Y'all know how that is, especially for braids, because I don't gotta worry about my hair for at least 2 months. But that's what this video is about today. I want to talk to y'all about how I prep my hair for my braids so that you can do the same to maximize your hairstyle but also maintain your hair and your scalp. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, okay, so I am about to get myself ready. I have a braid appointment in like 2 hours or so I need to wash my hair, record for y'all, but I wanted to show y'all how I get myself prepped for braids. Now, I did not plan this appointment, y'all. I booked this appointment like 2 days ago. I'm just over my hair. I need something up and away for a while, so I decided to make a video to show y'all how I get ready for my braids. So what I'm going to do, always, of course, we're going to wash our hair. We know a lot of those braiders do not have the capability to wash, so I'm going to do it myself. Plus, I prefer to do it myself because that's just my preferences. So what I'll be using today, my favorite, we got our Joico Moisture Recovery. Need all the moisture before I go into this protective style, as well as the Defy Damage Protective Mask. This is a bond protecting mask, so it's going to give my hair a little bit of fortification. Ow. Before I go into those braids as well. So I plan to keep them up like, I don't know how long, but I usually keep mine up maybe two months, so 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks. So I want to always make sure that my hair is prepped and ready to go. I'll also be doing a steam treatment because, again, moisture. So I'll walk y'all through that whole process and I'll be back. So here I have my steamer, y'all. This is like a tabletop steamer. So what I'm going to do is pretty much just hold my hair over the steam to do a steam treatment. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of hard to record that part for y'all. The conditioner is already in my hair, so I'm going to steam again by holding my head over this for a few minutes just to let some of the steam you know, infuse some of the moisture and conditioner into my hair, and I'll be back. Okay y'all, so I'm back. The conditioner is washed, so now I'm about to prep my hair for the blow dry. Now I also think this is equally more important than, you know, the whole deep conditioning part, because the blow dry is also going to determine the state of your hair going into the braids. Now a lot of braiders be like, no grease, no leave-ins, no oils, no who. I don't care what you say, I'm gonna put some in my hair before I get braids. Like, you're gonna have to work around it or figure it out, ma'am. Alright, so what I'll be using is my favorite. Again, a lot of these products y'all gonna see over and over again, because again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this is the Mazzani Rose 2.0, which is a hair dress, and they call it a conditioning hair dress. Okay, so it's more like a cream leave-in, and I use this to blow my hair out all the time, and it's really hydrating and really moisturizing. So I'm not going to use as much as I usually do, just to respect the braider, because I understand you don't want your hands to be slipping and stuff, and my hair is really fine, so it can take to a lot of oils and product really quick. So I'm not going to use as much, but I'm going to apply this to my hair, making sure I particularly get the ends, because those are what really suffers when you get braids. So yeah, I'll apply this, blow my hair out, and I'll be back. Okay, so my hair is all blown out. As you can see, I don't know if y'all can see like the oil on my hair, but I kind of did use too much of that leave-in, so I do feel like my hair is greasy, and who finna wash it over? Not me. So I got some dry shampoo. I'm gonna hit it with that. Hopefully it'll make it better, because it'll like soak some of the oil out, and I'm gonna take it with me to my appointment too, just in case my braider be like looking upside my head and want to hate me because I got too much oil in my hair. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I mean, my hair is kind of like always like this when I blow it out for braids. So we'll see. But I'm gonna take this dry shampoo and hit it with this and see if that helps. But if not, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so here we are. These are my braids. Okay, so these have been up for exactly a week. It made a week yesterday, and I'm finally getting used to them. They were not tight when she did them, which is like perfect. And even if she was doing them tight, I would tell her no ma'am and walk out if she can't do what I need her to do. And that brings me to the point, some tips to show how I and you as well can maintain your scalp as well as maximize your hairstyle and your hair while your hair is away in this protective style. So she was very gentle, I will say that. And when you are looking for a braider, you want to find someone who is gentle. You can scroll through their Instagram, right, and look at their clients. If you see follicles pulling and red scalps, you might want to go to the next person, because if you see something like that, it's likely that the braids are too tight and they're going to do you the same way. And the whole point of having these hairstyles is to protect our hair. So that does not mean we're going to neglect our hair during the process, but there are things we're going to do to maintain our hair and our scalp, because that's the whole point of the hairstyle. If at any point you are getting your braids done, or any hairstyle of that matter, where you feel any extra tugging to your scalp or anything hurts, please be vocal and let your stylist know, because they can't read brains. And realizing that everyone has a different hair, a different hair type, a different sensitivity, they really don't think like that. They're just kind of doing a one motion job and just getting the braids done. So if you don't say anything, they will not know. And again, any extra tugging and pulling and tension can cause hair loss, and yeah, no one wants that voluntarily. I also did request that she not put any braiding product directly on my scalp. So there isn't any product on my scalp. Instead, she put it like directly like on the hair, and that's totally fine. If you are somebody who suffers from seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, dry scalp, any type of reactions like that, you do not want that product on your scalp. It's only going to cause you more problems later, and your hair is probably going to look old in 2 weeks because your scalp is flaking up, it's having a reaction, and yeah. And the next tip, you do not want to put your braids in a bun until you can. So what do I mean by that? So again, it's been a week since I've had my braids, and I still don't think I'm in bun phase yet. But if you aren't able to move your braid in a 360 motion, you're not ready, because the braids are too tight to the scalp. So if you are pulling them up very fresh, they're going to pull your hair and pull your edges. So these are okay. This one's a little stiff. See how stiff that one is? So my hair isn't quite ready to go into a bun yet, and that's okay. I will be patient, but I understand that I do not want any extra tugging or pulling. So please try to give your scalp at least a week to 2 weeks before you go to put it into a bun. You want to get those braids to loosen a bit at the root, so that when you do a bun, you aren't getting any extra pulling or snagging to your hair follicles. Now, as far as braids maintenance, there are 2 things I want to make sure that I am doing, and that's making sure that I'm caring for my scalp as well as my hair. So just because your hair is up, that does not mean that you can't still take care of it. What do I mean by that? So let's just say your hair is going to be up for 2 months. Your hair cannot be neglected totally for 2 months. So you want to be applying some sort of product, some sort of leave-in, something that's going to nourish your hair while you are in the braids. So in my case, I like to use the 25 Miracle Milk by Mazzani. I know y'all probably seen this on my channel 1,000 times, but that's because it's literally a multi-benefit. And I like it because it's a spray, and like I said, it's multi-benefit, so it does a lot of things. Like well, for one, it's really lightweight. This is a spray formula, but let's see, adds softness, gives a silky touch, protects heat damage, helps split ends, helps prime for styling, it seals the cuticle. So with all that being said, I like the fact that I can take this and literally just spray. Oops, it's a little empty, so if you don't spray, don't worry about that. I'm just doing a demonstration. But you just want to spray your braids and kind of massage that in, because, well, at least wherever your hair is. So if your hair is this long, you want to make sure that you are getting the full length of your hair and just kind of scrunch that in. It's giving your hair the extra protection that it needs. Now, I don't do this every day, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but that's why it's important too to prep your hair properly, like I showed earlier, before you get the braids. That way you're getting that initial foundation of hydration. We just want to maintain it throughout. Now granted, it's not going to be the utmost hydration of the world because we ain't washing it. Your hair is dehydrated. It's going to be in a style for months at a time. So you want to make sure that you can do everything you can to give your hair kind of what it needs to survive in this state. And like I said, I am not fond of washing my hair when I have braids. I've never done that before, y'all. Of course, you can do what you want to do. Everyone has their preferences, but I don't have a problematic scalp. My scalp doesn't get that dirty, and if it does, I do have techniques and methods where I can clean my scalp without fully submerging my hair into the water. For one, I don't want to have to sit and let those braids dry, and I don't want my hair to fuzz up or frizz up or anything like that. So yeah, that's not for me. But if you wash your hair with your braids, cool. Just make sure that you are fully drying your hair and scalp, especially if you have a condition that's driven by yeast or bacteria. You don't want any extra wetness or moisture to form on your scalp because that's going to cause more of a reaction. So you gotta know these things and kind of balance these things so that you don't get any extra or any unwanted results while you have your braid install. And you also want to be doing the same thing for your scalp. So same thing, your scalp is skin and it can get dehydrated. So you want to make sure that you are giving your scalp the nutrients that it needs to, again, survive while it's in this protective style. So these are some examples of products you can use. This one is the Royal Oils by Head and Shoulders. I did a video on this one. It's just a matter of if the video is up or not at the time I put this one up. But this is a leave-in spray as well, and you just take it and spray your scalp. Now this is particularly for people who have dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, or anything like that. This has an antifungal agent in it, so it's going to help reduce and keep your dandruff at bay while you are using it. This one is by Trichologist. This is the Ultra Chill Cooling Serum, and this is particularly made for braids and weave installs, which is why it has this little nozzle application. But again, this is a very lightweight cream serum, and I like that because it's going to give you extra moisture by it being a cream. Okay, it's not an oil like most people are, you know, trained to think they're going to put on their scalp while they have braids. It's cool if you don't have a problematic scalp condition and if you're using the right type of oil. But again, if you have an inflammatory scalp condition like seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, or psoriasis, you do not want to be using oil on your scalp with those braids. Oh my God, do not use oil on your scalp when you have braids if you have seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, or dandruff. The oil is going to simply cake up on your scalp and cause those flakes and stuff to stick together, and you're gonna have a mess on your scalp. So these are alternatives you want to use. So any type of cream, any type of spray that you can find to use on your scalp is going to be ideal when you have your braids. Okay, y'all, so I hope that helped y'all out. Summertime is right around the corner, so I know everybody is about to go into their braids because it's braid season. It's too hot out here, especially in Texas, to be dealing with anything else, but I got a head start just because I got a lot going on, and again, I need that extra time to not be worried about my hair. Okay, if you have a braid install coming up, be sure to watch this video so you can have all the tips and techniques you need to maximize your hair and come out of your braids with healthy hair, no breakage, no crazy scalp, just a smooth, easy install. So if y'all like this video, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends because I know they probably rocking their braids too. Alright, I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.